Welcome to. I'm just waiting for TikTok to come. I know. Guys, I'm checking. Guys, about to say. Said it. All right, let's see. Now, give it, guys. Don't want to do. I have to. I'm alive. Set this. There we go. Now we are live. Okay. I apologize about that, but I wanted to confirm. I apologize about that. Hear myself, which is plus. Let me get that up. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys are here. Everything live and active. I want to one of you. We are going to begin with our stream. And, welcome to the stream. We're doing a best of 3 simulation. First team to win 2 takes it. If it's 1-1, we go to the third. Now, let's go. How are you, Miss Jenny? You all right? Oh. Minutes. And it's around 8 o'clock. There's no weather involved, so let's go. Jenny, thank you for coming to the like. I appreciate you. And Indiana's coming out live. The simulation of tonight's game. Like I said, the first team to win 2 takes it in the simulation's eyes. Here comes Indiana out. And here come the Ducks. What's up, Cap? Mike, thank you for the shares, brother. I see you in the house, brother. The house that Mike built here. What's up, Mike? How you doing, brother? Here we go. It's the Peach Bowl. Live. The simulation on Epic Gators TV. Let's get this party started. Oregon's kicking off at the goal line. It is taken in. It's going to get about to the 20. Nice hit by number 23. And here comes Mendoza into the huddle. Nowakowski and Sadiq are the tight end matchups. One's a senior and Sadiq's a junior. Nowakowski is the senior. Mendoza in the shotgun. He's got Hemby next to him. Mendoza looking. Goes down the middle and gets a completion. Good way to start. Obidigu with the hit though. Barat gets the gain of 13 to start.
Please respect Gator and others in the stream, and all will be good in the hood.
Thank you, Miss Jenny. Here we go. Shotgun. Mendoza looking. He's stepping up. He has nothing. Goes underneath. And he drops it. He got hit as he caught that, though. I wouldn't call that a drop. I'd call that a hit. Here we go. What's going to happen now? Jay, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Up the middle. Hemby with some yardage. to the 49. He gets 16 right up the middle. MB starts off quick here. Indiana, if they can get that running game going with the passing game, that makes them even more deadly. Mendoza, shotgun, looking. He goes in the middle. Incomplete. He tried to fit that into Nowakowski. Incomplete. Bandits, I knew it was going to be Miami. I said it, did I not? I'm not trying to be a dick, but I did call it yesterday. Shotgun. One up top, three on the bottom. Mendoza. Underneath. Complete. That's good yardage. Down to the 35. The 36. Mendoza start. Yeah, and Bandits, I'm going to call Indiana today because honestly, I think Indiana wins by a hair. It's going to be tight, though. It might be tight. If Oregon plays right, this could be a tight game. Shotgun. Mendoza. RPO. Mendoza slides. He gets 7. Wow, he's got Oregon off balance here. Yeah, we both had that same intuition, Bandit. I appreciate you saying that. Much love to you, man. No, I kind of figured you were always on target with those, man. You have a knack for that. Shotgun. 3 up top, 1 on the bottom. Nope. Mendoza goes underneath. Has his man. First down. 1st and 10. Cooper. 2 for 20. Lenray says the Ducks. Ducks, huh? You like is it Lenier? Yeah, the Ducks are tough, man, but I think they're a good team, but I just think Indiana's got too much. I'm going to be real with you, man. I just think they have too much. They got pro-level prospects almost at every position, and that's the truth. Austin says Ducks. Let's go Ducks. I like the Ducks. I don't want you to think I'm against the Ducks. I just don't think they have the firepower to stick in this game. Mendoza hands it to Hemby, and that's going to be a loss. 3rd and 7. Uh-oh. RL5, let me give you your MVP horn. Much love to you, brother. Nothing. 3 minutes in the first. Mendoza. Shotgun, 2 men on the bottom. Hemby next to him. Mendoza, quick throw, has his man. Wow, Mendoza took a shot as he threw it, but he got the completion. There was pressure there. Actually, that pocket was, he almost took a shot. He didn't take that shot. I thought he took it. All right, shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 up top. Hemby next to him. Mendoza drops. Screen to Hemby. Hemby's got room. Not much. And Leonard, you're an Alabama fan? I'm a Florida fan, brother. I'm a Florida alum. That's all I have to say. I have nothing else to say. RL5, I'm doing good, brother. How about you? What are you up to, my brother? Welcome to the stream. What's new with you, man? And thank you for the follow again. Much love to you. Shotgun. Mendoza, screen. He has his man. 3rd and 2. I thought that was a touchdown for a second. What's up, user ZK? What you up to, my brother? Welcome to the stream. How are you, my brother? This is game 1. Yeah, Caleb, this is game 1. Margaret says, go Hoosiers. Shotgun Mendoza. Looking. Middle. Pick. In the end zone. Oh, bye. That was a shock. Oh, what a pick. They had that one scouted. Ashton Porter. Porter dropped in coverage and was there. Just stepped in front. What a pick. But they're in the shadow of their end zone now. Moore's got to do something quick here. Handoff. And that's going to be good yardage. Oh, Nelly. He got a good 17 on that run. How are you doing, user ZK11G? What are you up to, my brother? What's new with you, man? Rye says everyone left in the bracket should lose. Richie, what's up, brother? Real Nate, let's go Ducks. Yep. Handoff. Gets hit. 2nd and 10. I'm sorry if I'm a little hoarse, guys. I'm fighting through the flu, so bear with me. I'm doing the best I can, though. I think Rye doesn't like anyone left in the bracket. That's what he's telling you, Cap. He doesn't like anyone left. He doesn't like anybody. Moore's gonna get hit. He spins off, but then he gets wrecked. Oh, my. Moore looks like he's slow to get up. Oh, come on, Rye. That's kind of messed up. And Duchess says Indiana. Shotgun, Moore, 2 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom. Moore is looking over the defense. He makes a change, goes up the middle, has his man. Big yardage. That could be, and it is a touchdown. Low with the touchdown. Oh, baby, that was a big play. 6-0 Oregon. It'll be 7 with this extra point. That is good. 4 plays, 97 yards. Oh, my. Yes, Stuffy knows this is the first sim of the day. I had to start a little late. I had an appointment. So I apologize about that. But I figured it was closer to game time. It'd be better for you guys anyway. Normally, I try to stream at 11 a.m. Normally. But, you know, certain days I could switch it up like today. So I appreciate you being here, Stuffy. How you doing, bro? What you up to? Here comes the kickoff. And it's going to be returned at the 1. He's returned it to about the 20. 19, they're calling it. I'll call it 19 and a half. Mendoza. He needs to have test now for a pick. And I thought that was in his hands. Nowakowski couldn't hold that. It's 7-0 Oregon. Don't know, Rich. It's going to depend on how I feel. We'll see how I do later at night. I have no guarantee on that, brother. Whoever wins the Peach Bowl is winning it all. I like Indiana, bro. I'm going to be honest. Mendoza underneath the Hemby. Hemby. I have no allegiance to Indiana. I just think they're the better team. On paper, I don't know. Position by position, it's even. But then you get to the QB, and I take Mendoza over Moore. I have to. That's just how I feel. I know Moore is very good, and to all you Oregon fans, I respect the hell out of Moore. But Mendoza, to me, is a top 3 pick. And that's the difference. MB gets killed. 2nd and 12. Moore going to the Raiders. We'll see. See on that one. E, thank you for the share, by the way. I missed you on that. Maybe, thank you for the follow. I didn't see that one. Let me get you, maybe. Let's see. Bentley, thank you for the follow. Mendoza to the Raiders, I think is more probable. That's complete. The Nowakowski. Or is that Becker? Becker held that one. Becker held that one. I thought that was Nowakowski. Right. Becker. That's the same body type, though. Becker with the catch. Nice catch. Keandre, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Let me give you your MVP horn. I don't like doing those sorts of things. Crazy. I get burnt when I do that. Mendoza to the Dolphins? Jay, let me give you your MVP horn. Google 8879. Let me give you an MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, Google. Mendoza up the middle, hands it off, gets maybe 1. All right, that's going to be muted. Come on, Big Smoke. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cat. DeAndre, I lean Indiana on this one. Hey, what's up, Risker? What are you up to, brother? Or GSR, Risk GSR. Sorry about that. What are you up to, bro? Holden, this is a video game. This is NCAA Football 26. I just simulate the games. It's 4th and 8. Second quarter. Indiana's having trouble getting started. Wow. I wouldn't expect that with this offense. The punt. And it's going to angle out of bounds at the 10. Oh, boy. Moore's got to start off deep in his end zone again, or near his end zone. Moore with the screen, and that's going to get hit and shut down. He gets 2. Rich GSR, what are you up to, my brother? What's new with you? Let's see. Linear, what's new with you? Who else is in here? User ZK11, what's up with you? Mini Pekka, welcome. Up the middle. Not much, maybe 1. Looks like Indiana's defense wants to hold a little here. Let's see what I got here. CSCO. Wait, was that? Did I miss it? No, C. Scott. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for your MVP horn. It's moving so fast. I've been having trouble keeping up, guys. More. Going up the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. 4th and 7. Jason, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my brother. I don't know. Oregon starting off well this simulation, but we got 2 minutes and 22 seconds in the second quarter, and Indiana's about to get the ball back in decent field position here. Wait, that's a booming punt. Wow. They're still in decent field position. They're at midfield. Jackson gets it to midfield. Mendoza and Risk GSR, thank you for the love, man. Thank you for the subscription. Much love to you. Up the middle. That's going to be a completion. Marco, thank you for the rose. Much love to you, brother. Much love. And Marco, thank you for the follow as well. Let me give you your MVP horn. Daniel saying, as a very biased UW fan, Oregon's going to get dog walked. Ouch. Dr. Young says Indiana money line's a lock. Son, thank you for the follow. Let me hit you up too. I didn't see all these follows. I missed a couple of you. Let me see. Elijah. Donnie. And let's see. FW Jackson. I see you guys. And Jason John. Much love to all of you. Much love to each and every one of you. Shotgun. 3 receivers up top. 1 to the bottom. Complete. Becker's got the first. Let's see. We got Jeremiah. Rula Fried. And Joshua Yoder. I see you guys. Thank you for the follows, guys. The Ducks are going to win the running game, Leonard? You really believe that, huh? J.M. Fisher, thank you for the follow. And Dozer goes underneath. Gets 2. Dr. Young, I think they can. I think it'll be a tight game. I lean Indiana if it goes Hurricanes, Indiana. If it goes Hurricanes, Oregon, I might go Canes. I'm going to be real with you. The reason I go Canes is not because Oregon's worse. It's because Miami pretty much has the home game. And you need to realize that. That's what I'm looking at. FSH Noah, don't ask me that question, man. We're talking football. Shotgun. Mendoza. Middle. That's going to be a timeout. Oregon takes it. 2nd and 1. But they're starting to drive. Indiana getting in a rhythm here. Yeah, exactly. But I didn't want to say that on stream. And Mr. Bananas, I don't know. I'm leaning Indiana personal, but that's just my feel. Look, it's 3rd and 2 here. Mendoza's got to get something here. They need a touchdown here. They're in position. Mendoza, quick throw, knocked away. 4th and 2. Oh my, it's 7-0 Oregon. Do they go for it here? Do they take the 3? They're going. 4th and 2, Mendoza. Shotgun, 3 receivers up front, up top. Becker's nearest to him. Mendoza, touchdown. On 4th and 2, they convert the touchdown. Wow. What a throw on the money. Mendoza to Roman Henby out of the backfield. He hit his safety valve for the touchdown. Go complete. I'm gonna be your MVP with my brother. Yeah, I would have went for it too. I would have went. The point is good. It is 7. Oregon and Indiana are even with 15 seconds left in the half. And the kickoff. It is 7-7. Oregon is going to return it. They're going to get to about the 15, and he's going to get hit. More in the shotgun. 3 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom. The halfback slanks out. More. Middle. That's going to be yardage. Indiana's defense is having trouble tackling quickly the Oregon receivers. That's what I see. 1 timeout left for Oregon here. Shotgun. 5 receivers. 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom. More. Holds it. He goes underneath. He gets some yardage. 7. They're going to use their next timeout here. The last timeout. I'm too shifty. Yeah, go Gators, baby. Go Gators. You know I'm a Gator alum. You know that. It is very realistic country, isn't it? This is Sim 1, Sneaky. Sim 1. More. Underneath. That's going to be complete. First down. 7-0 or 7-7 tied. 19 seconds left. They probably can get
Guys,
one
if you want
more
the latest
playoff.
Epic Gators TV merchandise and apparel, go to egtvstore.com. That's Epic as in E, Gators as in G, tvstore.com.
Thank you, Miss Jenny. And the clap as well. Oh, and he just got sacked to end the half. It's going to end at 7, guys. It's going to end at 7. Oh, wait, they're working now, Cap? Don't tell me they're working now. Are they back?
Name and he
Oh, they're
appears.
back!
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in
What you're seeing, guys, are my mods that have the subscriber emotes. Those are special emotes with special sounds. That's what you're hearing right now, guys. So if you see those emotes, those are community emotes. They're fun. They're supposed to be fun. Christian, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my brother. Let's see. Atlanta, yeah, Miami did get. I'll admit that. Lanier, I think they did get lucky in a way. I think Beck bailed them out big time. Beck's leadership bailed Miami out big time, but I did call, and I'll admit it. I said Miami. I said 4 to 7 points. Where did it end up? I'm not saying nothing, just the truth. I said that yesterday. Let's see. Where are we at? Noah, thank you for the follow. Let's see. I see Noah. I see who else in here? Houston. Noah in Houston, thank you for the follow, guys. I see both of you. And Linear, also for your sub, bro, let me give you your horn as well. I forgot that.
Your phone ringing.
Much
Your
love to
phone
you,
ringing.
Linear, for the
Big boy,
love,
come
man,
pick up
on the
your
sub.
phone. How you know pick up your phone? Your phone ringing.
Oh,
Your phone going to
boy.
go to voicemail.
Oh boy, Jenny. You guys are funny. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't know your name. I'm going to look it up real quick before I go in here. Garrett, Andrew, Anthony, I see each and every one of you. Let me give you your horn, guys. Much love to each and every one of you. Here we go. 3rd and 9. 3rd quarter. 5 minutes left. Moore in the shotgun. 3 receivers up top, 2 on the bottom. Moore. Holding, goes underneath. Has his man, he dropped it. That was in his hands. 4th and 9.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Yes, Saran, this is a simulation, NCAA football 26. I appreciate you saying that because that makes me feel that it looks real, that I've put the presentation in the right way. So I appreciate that feedback. I feel like that last play was interesting, dude. I felt like... I don't think it was pass interference. I'm going to be real with you. I think they were both pulling on each other. I thought it was a good no call. I'm going to be real with you. I thought it was a very good no call. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bandits. I've been working on the sound, honestly. Devo, no, man. I started a little late today. It's normally 11 a.m., but for events like this, I go a little closer to game time. I also had an appointment this morning, which kind of messed it up, too. Mendoza, that's going to go to the outside. That's a first down. I love each and every one of you guys. If you appreciate the content, do me a favor. Like, share, follow, pump the likes. Let's get this baby loud. I love each and every one of you that's here. Pump the likes, pump the shares, pump the follows. Do what you can to help grow the stream. That's all I ask. Shotgun, Mendoza. Handoff to Hemby. Hemby's got yardage. He makes it to about the 48. Yeah, Jude, this is a simulation to see who's going to win. And Johnny Moore's holding on to that. Wow. I'm not going to say a word. Country, this game is pissing me. Country's like, yeah. Walk down. Thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. And Slim as well. Slim, what's up, my brother? I see you.
Please respect data and others in the stream, and all will be good in the hood.
And that's a first down as Cooper gets the catch. Guys, pump those likes, pump those shares, pump those follows. That's how you can help the stream grow. That's all I ask. If you like the content, how does it hurt for you to tap a couple times? That's not hard to do. Come on, guys. Our country's already tempted to smash the TV. Chad, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. I almost had you A-OK stream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Country, thank you for the follow. Much love to you, brother. Welcome to the fan country. Shotgun. We also do other simulations here, not only NCAA, guys. We do Madden. We're going to do the playoff rounds. We're going to do big sporting events as well. I go into hockey. I go into all major sports, guys. So if you guys want simulations, you come to the right place. I also play a little bit too as well. Not as much lately. Will Bucci, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. Lando, same thing for you. Let me give you your horn. And that's 4th and 1. What are they going to do here? Oh, yeah, I see you, brother. 4th and 1, 3rd quarter, and they're going to go for the field goal here to make it 10-7. Let's see if he can hit this. This kid's got a cannon. I know that. Radich has got a cannon. And no good. He shanked it. Oh, my. Did I just see that? I jinxed him. Wow. Shotgun, Moore. Nick, thank you for the follow. Moore's gonna get hit. Coleman's, I see you, brother. Seven, third quarter. Moore, shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 on the bottom, 1 on top. Moore, hold. Goes quick to the man. That's complete, 1st and 10. What a play. He gets the deke, the big tight end, the junior. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and follow. I try to keep track if you guys like it, and the only way for me to do it is looking at the figures. It gives me an idea of what to stream and what you like and what you don't like. That's the reality of it. I want to do things that this community will enjoy. Up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. And Iapani Lalo, I can't even pronounce it. Lalalulu is down. Christ. Darren, thank you for the follow. That was a mouthful. This is a simulation, Gab, yes. D-Will, let me give you your follow, your MVP horn as well. That's complete! And that's for you, D-Will. Welcome to the fan, bro. Country's just trying to pluck away, so I'm guessing you're Oregon. Oh, coffee time. You got that right, Jenny. It is coffee time. Shotgun, Moore. 23 seconds left in the quarter. It's about to be a turnover, Leonard says. We'll see. Moore underneath. That's going to be a short 2nd and 5 here. I thought he was going to have a 1st down on that. Bryant could have kept going a couple more yards. 2nd and 5, 16 seconds left. Drew Eads says Indiana 34, Miami 27. Like he knows it's happening. I love it. Beast Mode, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. And Beast TV Gaming and Caden, I see you guys. Let me give you your horn, guys. 7 is the score here. Drew, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the fan, bro. Blake Bradley, thank you for the follow. Go Ducks, Beast TV Gamer says. Jude says she's cute. Okay. And touchdown, Oregon. Oh, boy. Whittington scores. Whittington got it. Let's see what happens here. The line is wide open. A Mack truck could have went through that hole, and then he just powered his way in. Drew Eads, huh? Let's see what we got here. No, that country says Noah. Drew, I'll be honest with you. Every simulation I've done with Indiana, he's had over 300 yards throwing. Every single one. And that's one thing I'll say. Jimmy, thank you for the follow. Wait, what do we got? Jimmy! Gator Gar, Thomas, I see you all. Much love to each and every one of you. Canoe, this is a simulation of NCAA football 26. Country, I'm usually 60 to 65%. Like, it called Miami yesterday 2 out of 3. It called it 2 times straight with Miami. That should tell you something. Nate 2 Creep, thank you for the follow. Twin, thank you for the follow. I see you guys. That's a completion. 2nd and 2 here. Mendoza's starting to wake up a little. He's got to get this ball down the field here. Took the underneath that they gave him. Run after the catch, though, to get that yardage. 8 yards. Luminous says Oregon wins 24-20. Gav, I'm a Florida alum. I don't care either way. But I'm looking at the teams, and I think Indiana's got the better skill position players by a hair. And that's why I'm going Indiana. I really don't care who wins this game either way. But I'll be honest, Miami pretty much got a home game for the national championship. Let's be real. They got a home game. They're going to have rowdy Miamians all over there. Like, if I wasn't in a wheelchair, I'd freaking buy tickets and go. If I had the money as well, I'd go. I'm in Orlando. I'd freaking go to that. As a Florida fan, I'd go to that because, no offense, that's an event. That's sick to be there. You know what I mean? Shotgun. 2 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom. And Mendoza misses his target. 3rd and 9. Drew, and I'll be honest with you, I would never think to say. And Nolan, I see you. Thank you for the follow. I missed you. I'm sorry about that. Lauren, it's not even about that, man. You don't get it. I am in a wheelchair. I had a heart attack and a stroke 5 years ago. I had my kidney removed 1 year ago. I have a drop foot. It's not that I can't walk. It's just hard for me to walk. So my foot does this instead of lifting, my ankle. So I can face plant. That's why I'm in a wheelchair or I use a walker. But I bless God that I'm still here. Tui with the sack, though. Big sack. Dave, I appreciate you on that. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wear the thing Michael Porter Jr. wears. Thank you, Nico. I have an AFO that lifts my ankle, and here's the punt. But the problem is, after the heart attack and the stroke, I have neuropathy in my legs, and I have not much feeling in my legs. They feel like sticks. I can walk in the house. I can drag my foot in the house, and I can do it. But outside, I'm afraid, dude, because I face planted so many damn times, and with now 1 kidney, I don't want to fall on that side and hurt myself even more. And I think you guys get that, you know, and that's the truth. Let's see, Nico, Monster, Trey Floyd, I see you guys. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate you. Inside Out Success, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Inside Out Success says Golden Gophers in 2027. Stop the horn. I like the horn. You know, you got to understand, the horn's part of the whole culture. Inside Out Success. I know you don't like it, but it's part of the culture, and I love it, man. Spider, thank you for the follow. I see you, Spider. Shotgun. 4 receivers. And Inside Out Success, I appreciate the love and saying thank you for running the sim. I do appreciate that. More. Goes underneath. He has his man. That's going to be 7. There we go. What are we going to do here? Shotgun. Mendoza. Not Mendoza. Moore. I'm losing my mind. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. They both are M. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm losing my mind. Bryce, I'm leaning Indiana. Leaning. Barely. I'm going to say Indiana wins by less than a touchdown. I'm going to say like 5 or 6. That's how I feel. Moore. Up the middle. I respect the shit out of Oregon. I really do. Leonard, they do need to run to the left. You're right on that. 100% right on that. It is a simulation, man. What a stop there. The punt. And it's going to be a fair catch. It's in the end zone. 14-7 Oregon. 2.5 minutes left. Here we go. Let's see if he's really a pro prospect right here. Shotgun. Underneath, that's complete. That's going to be 12.
Please respect Gator and others in the stream, and all will be good in the hood.
We're watching a simulation of NCAA football. You don't like it, just scroll away, man. Nothing personal, bro. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Taco. That was a Will Stein type style call. Yep. Agreed, Taco. NCAA football simulated. I don't do anything. I just set it up to computer versus computer. Dalton, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my brother. That last play, a PI, Dave, I'll be honest with you. I didn't think that was PI. I think they were both holding each other or pulling on each other just a little bit. I thought that was one of those plays as a ref, you just got to let it go. You got to let them play. The championship needs to be decided not on a flag. Let's be real. That's how I look at it. Donnie's like, it made you panic. 500 wings are coming tonight. Bro, I need to come over to you, Donnie. Where you at, bro? Underneath. That's a 7. Yeah, I know, Drew, but you know what I mean? Like, look, I had the sim the other day. I ran Cowboys-Giants. And the Giants scored with like a minute left, or like not even, it was like 12 seconds left. Cowboys run a play, and there's a big first down. Mendoza driving them down here. A minute 14. Mendoza with a seed. Well, look, they're driving down. The Cowboys drive down quickly. They get 50 yards quick. They bomb it. They get down, and it was a PI with no time left. And then, this is the sad thing. The Cowboys were down by 1. They moved like 70 yards or 60 yards in under 12 seconds. And they kicked the field goal and won it in the sim. Do you understand that, dude? You know, that's why I like college football. It's only 15. It's like a quarterback in pro football can just throw it up and go, pray, it's up! And they can get a PI call. Underneath, Hemby! No, he's going to be short. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Zachary, how you doing, brother? What are you up to, Zachary Gallo? I see you, bro. It is tough to beat a team twice. You got that right. Let's see. Who did I miss? Hello. Thank you for the follow. Touchdown! Touchdown! Indiana! Big touchdown. I'll get to those followers in a moment. We got to give Roman Hemby his love as he breaks the hole and finishes the run.
3,000 likes, Brian.
Brian, thank you for the 3,000 likes, my bro. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got here. Tyler. Then, let's see who else. Jordan. Bryce, thank you for the follows, guys. I see all of you. Here's your MVP horn. Much love to each and every one of you. And we are tied. 8 plays, 79 yards, 2 minutes plus drive. 33 seconds left. Jay, Ghost, and Derek, I see you all. Thank you for the follows, my boys. My brothers. Be a tough game, dude. This is going to be a tough game. Houston, thank you. I appreciate that. Jeffrey, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. Let's see what happens here. That's a first down. Let me give you your horn, bro. That's not your horn. What the heck? There you go. Jeffrey, thank you for the follow. Much love to you. Man, it's just putting money on overtime. Country says Oregon field goal. 6 seconds. They got 2 timeouts. What are they doing? They're letting it run. They're just going to let it run here. Oh, my God. They should have ran plays quicker. We're going to OT. You're taking OT at a plus 1,000. You're nuts, bandits. Coin toss for choice of offense, defense. Each team gets a possession. They must attempt a two-point conversion after, I think it's a second rotation, if I'm right. So we'll see how this goes here. Who wins an OT? Who wins an OT is what I want to know. Bryson, thank you for the follow, brother. Let me give you your MVP horn, my bro. Not a bad. This would make this game top tier. You're right, Dave. AJ Reader, I see you, bro. Let me give you your horn. Welcome to the fam, AJ. Shotgun. Mendoza. Looking underneath. Has a man, not much. He gets 3. Oh, come on, Mendoza. Time to push it down the field. You can't be safe now, bro. Logan and Maria, thank you for the follow. I see both of you. Much love to you guys. Shotgun Mendoza. Hands it to Hemi. No, it's a trick play. Wow, that was open. Big yardage. That's a first down. That gets them like 9 or 10. Big play as Cooper gets the reverse. Christopher and Hypnotic, I see you guys. Thank you for the follow. Shotgun Mendoza. Looking here. Shotgun. He's got Hemby next to him. Handoff. Hemby. He breaks through and gets back to the line, but Hemby's been pretty quiet. He only has 10 for 30 right now. 14-14, Oregon and Indiana. Leonard says Oregon. We'll see on that. We will see. I see Lakers and Nathaniel in the house. Thank you for the follows, guys. Much love to you. Let me give you MVP on. Mendoza looking. He goes for the underneath safety valve. He's going to get 5. And Nowakowski's down. That could be a big loss for Indiana close to this goal line. 3rd and 5. Oh, boy. The moment of truth. 3rd and 5. Looking. Has his man. 1. Oh, Nelly. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. S. Swartz. TT, thank you for the follow, my brother. Simon Frazier, what's up, bro? And they take the field goal on 4th. Oregon gets the touchdown. They win. Countryside and Ivan, I see you both. Thank you for the follows, guys. Much love to you. Let me give you MVP on. Moore. Moore's in trouble. Sacked. Oh, my. Kamara got to him. Oh boy. 15-14 Indiana in overtime. Now it's 2nd and 18. I think the Oregon Duck didn't like that one. Moore took a shot. Moore, shotgun, 2 receivers on the bottom. Anthony, did you follow me? Anthony, I'll give you your horn then, brother. Much love to you. 13 now. We have Levi and Ivan. I see you now, Ivan. Silas as well. So I'm going to say Levi, Ivan, Silas. I see you guys. Thank you for the follows, guys. Moore, shotgun, 3 receivers up top, 2 on the bottom. Moore. And that gets hit as he throws. 4th and 18. Oh, my God. No, Scott. This is a simulation, brother. Skip, thank you for the share. I appreciate it. Sure, dog. It is a video game. Yes. And they call timeout to ice them. Oh, boy. 4th and 18, 17-14 Indiana here. Yeah, Wilstein play calling is going crazy, Bryce. You're right. The field goal. The tie in OT. It's good. We go on. Chris, it's a simulation. This is crazy. Jesse, what a game. You got that right. Moore underneath. Gets hit. 2nd and 5. Sappington nailed that pick. But Sappington's got that bionic leg, doesn't he, Country? Chef Dog, I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. It means the presentation's good. That's health feedback to me. I appreciate you very much on that. More. Underneath. He has his man. That's a first down. Epic Dade with the sub. Epic Dade comes up with the sub. I love you, Epic Dade. Thank you very much for that, my brother. Peter Treviso, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. Thank you, Dade, again. Much love to you. Bottom of my heart. Shotgun. Hands it off. And that's not going to be much. Maybe a yard. All right, I'm going to just go through these follows again because I kind of missed them. Joey, is that Danny? That guy. I see all of you. Let's see. There's two. Well, Joey did it twice. Yay. AJ Reader, I see you all. Much love to you. Here's your MVP on. Shotgun. More. Hands it off. Nothing. 3rd and goal. What is going on in this game? It's like, it's conservative as hell. 3rd and goal. Dade, I love you, bro. You know that. Ace Beastie, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. Shotgun. More. 3 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom. 4. Looking. Goes over the middle. Touchdown! Touchdown! Oregon wins! Oregon wins! Oh my! Gary Bryant Jr. with the catch in the back of the end zone. Oregon wins 23-17 over Indiana in this simulation. But we still have 2 more runs of this. But if Oregon wins the next one, they get the win in the simulation. So whoever gets... Well, it's not over yet, but it's going to be over. Trust me. The way Indiana is not moving the ball, I have my doubts. And they just went for 2. Here's the thing. I don't think Indiana's going to score. The way they've been moving the ball, I don't think it's over. I think it's over. Shotgun. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if my intuition's right here. Shotgun. Mendoza. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. This game was going to choke me out. Oh! Jesus. All right, I'm dumb. I am dumb. I apologize. What else do we got here? Hump, thank you for the follow. Jerry, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Touchdown. And I do know the rules. It's just I forgot the turn, dude. That's on me. That's on me. I get so into announcing, sometimes I lose it. Shane, thank you for the follow. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me give you your MVP horn. He gets the touchdown in the corner of the end zone. Great job there. Now they got to go for 2. Can they convert to 2? Does this go on? I've been wrong so many times, I'm not going to even try to guess at this point. Rax, we'll see if it's over now. You're right. Jesse, you don't think Indiana's getting 2? They're in 4, 5 wide. Touchdown. They got 2. Indiana wins. Now they won. Now they won. Mendoza pulls it out. Wow. Wow. It's Mendoza. Chop Boy says, hi's Mendoza. You know what? That's a good one, Chop Boy. I like that one. Ho ho Hoosiers. Don't ever count Indy out. I never did, dude. I like Indy. I like their depth. Jesse Carr, thank you for the follow. Look at Indiana with their championship trophy, or what will be their championship trophy if they win the whole damn thing, which I think they will if they get past Oregon. My thoughts came out, guys. They're going to win if they get past Oregon. Miami is good, but not good enough to beat them. I'm going to be real. Jesse and Shadu, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. Let me just briefly go through the stats for you stat nuts. I know there are a couple of you out there. Mendoza, 35 of 41 for 314 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Moore, 15 of 19, a buck 98, 2 touchdowns, no INTs. Let's see, I'm trying to get the rushing, and it's not giving it to me. Love this. Hemby, 10 for 30 and a touchdown. Mendoza had 4 for 4, and Cooper had 1 for 11 for Indiana. Oregon, Whittington had a decent game, 10 for 76 and a touchdown. Moore, 5 for -2 yards. Hughes, 3 for 19. Receiving, Sadiq, 5 for 35. Benson, 4 for 37. Lowe, 3 for 95 and a TD. Bryant, 2 for 12 and a TD. Moore, 1 for 19. 1 for 19. All right, and then I'm just going to do defensive stats because I got some feedback that I need to do defensive stats, so I'm going to do them briefly. Hardy, 2 tackles. Kamara, 2 tackles. Pons, 2 tackles. And a bunch of ones I'm not going to go through. But it's like Williams, Fisher, Baldwin, Wheeler, Jones, Moore, Daly, and Boykin all had 1 solo tackle. Tackles for loss, Hardy, Kamara, Fisher, Daly all had 1. Any INTs? There are no INTs. No. For Indiana, that's it. Oregon. Oh, wow. I can't even pronounce his name. A Botcher, 6 solo tackles. Lofa, 5. Flat, Mixon, Austin, Johnson, Jackson, Tuioti, and Ugilili, Cinnamon, and OBD. I can't even pronounce these names. Have all 2. Then Porter had 1. I can't pronounce the names, guys. I know I'm horrible. I'm probably butchering them. I apologize. Interceptions, none for nobody. And we have 1 sack by Tuioti for Oregon. Let me see if there's any sacks for Indiana. Indiana, it's Kamara with 1 sack. And those are your stats. Let me just do kicking for your kicking studs like me. Radicic had 1 of 2 field goals. It was just a chip shot of 19. 2 of 2 on the extra point and attempts. Oregon, 1 of 1, but the Sappington hit the bomb from 50. 2 of 2 on extra points. Now let's run it again. One more time. 2 out of 3 to take it. So if Oregon gets this one, or if Indiana gets this one, it's done, guys. If Indiana gets this one, it's done. Yeah, Leonard, I have to agree. I hate to say it, but they didn't run it much to the left. I have to agree with you on that. They ran it mostly center and right. Oregon gets to about the 19, they're saying. So remember, it's the rules 2 out of 3. Oregon lost the first one. Indiana won. So the thing is now, we need to see how they hang up. Emmanuel, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my brother. And guys, do me a favor, if you like the content, like, share, and follow. Help this channel grow. Let's get more people in here. Let's make this a community. I mostly do simulations. I do mostly sports stuff. I love sports, as you can see. That's a completion and a big completion. That's a good start for more. Very good start. I'm going to take my veggie vitamins. Hold on, guys. Lakers, you doing as well? Shotgun, more. Yeah, vitamins. Sucks to waste face. I hate central multivitamin for old people. Chris Burke, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my bro. Lakers. Yeah, man, I know. Mike, this is Michael, this is a simulation in NCAA Football 26. R5, don't give. Thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my bro. Did I get Emmanuel? I think I got Emmanuel, but I'll say it again. Emmanuel, Chris Burke, and Michael. Here's an extra one because I love you guys. Much love. Welcome to the family. And R5, I got you already. So There's another completion by Moore. He's moving it well. Dom, thank you for the follow. And Michael needs to lock in here. Up the middle. That's a big run. 1st and 10. Teenage, this is the actual game on NCAA Football 26. The simulation. Computer versus computer. We get to see what the computers think what it could look like. Lakers, how old do you think I am? Take a guess. Michael, I appreciate the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, bro. No problem, Teenage. That's what I'm here for. You can guess. Amex says 45. John says 35. Teenage, thank you for the follow as well, my brother. There's your horn. Teenage says 37. Zach, thank you for the follow. You haven't hit it yet. Bobby, I wish I was 100. I'd be immortal then. Thanks for that, brother. Thanks that you're saying I'm immortal. That means that much to me. I don't know. That's a good question. Joey, thank you for the follow. Me, your MVP horn. Bull 2936. This is the simulation of NCAA football of the game tonight. What happened? No one scored something, Mr. Field? No, nothing happened, man. It's been quiet pretty much. This is the simulation. This is the second simulation. The first simulation, Indiana won in overtime. Let's see what happens now. This is the second. My rule is 2 out of 3. Whoever gets a 2 out of 3 is who the simulation claims is the winner. I'm leaning Indiana, personally. But I'd like to see how it looks. More. Handoff. Nothing. 3rd and 8. Paul? What's up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? We're just chilling right now. I'm in my 40s. But I'm the best damn 48-year-old you've ever seen based on the fact that I've had a heart attack and a stroke. I had my kidney removed and I had cancer and I'm still alive. So you know what? I'll take that as a compliment that you guys aren't saying I'm 88. Shotgun. Moore. He rolls out. Sack. Big sack. Ray got, I didn't know. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that, Lakers. And Wheeler. Wow, the big man was hungry. Look at him. Look at him. Boom. Teenage, you talk to me. What do you think about Miami? What are your thoughts? Tony, Indiana won in overtime. And the field goal is good. Bappington, down the middle. Teenage, I picked them to win just because I thought they had the better skill player positions on the outside. I don't think they smash them, but I think Indiana wins. And I appreciate that. On all recovery, yeah, Prodigy, man. You don't get it, man. I've been through hell and back. And Leonard says Oregon. Leonard says Oregon. Oregon got to run. I want to see Oregon run it left a little. I'm not seeing that in these standings, man. They run it to the left sometimes, like Christ. Here comes Mendoza. Shotgun. Mo Hurst, thank you for the share. Much love to you, brother. Mendoza, complete. 1st and 10. Guys, if you like the content, like, share, and follow. Help me out that way. Let's help this stream grow and make it a better community. That's all I try to do. That's a borderline call for me. I think it's under. I think it's under. I think my prediction, and I'll be like this. I think it's going to be, I think it's 20, I'm going to say 23-20 Indiana. I'm going to say 23-20. I think Indiana wins by 3. It went to OTJ, and then Oregon tried to go for the 2. They got stuffed because they had to go for 2. Indiana went for the 2 and scored, and that's how they won. And off. No, Mendoza gets hit. Oh, boy, 3rd and 7. Yeah, Jay, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. The atmosphere was nuts for that one. Tatum Teal, you know what? That's a guy I might think about. He's gotten a sack in each one of these simulations. I can't even pronounce his name. Tuioti? I don't know. He must be Hawaiian, I'm guessing. Shotgun. 2 receivers up top. 1 on the top. 2 on the bottom. 1 on the top. Mendoza goes down. And it's complete. First down. What a throw. On the money. On the money there. 1st and 10. Oregon's up 3-0. 34 seconds left in the first. Shotgun. Mendoza with the shovel pass to Hemby. And he gets knocked down for a loss. Wow. I thought he was going to break out of that for a second. 2nd and 11 here. Let me see. Do you think the last play was PI, and would you have made a difference if it was called? I didn't answer your question. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think it was PI because I thought they were both pulling on each other. Teenage. I thought they were, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. They were both pulling on each other, and I hate to say it, last play of the game like that, unless it's blatant, and I mean like he throws them to the ground, then yeah, I'd call it. But that wasn't that. I wouldn't have called that. I'd let it go. You don't let the last play of the game go on a flag like that unless it's blatant in my eyes, and that wasn't blatant enough. They were both pulling on each other. 3rd and inches. Mendoza. Let's see. Where am I live? Oh, I know. I understand you, teenage. I got you. F1 Purist says Mendoza INT coming. We'll see. Mendoza, shotgun. Got the receiver on the
Please
box.
respect Gator and others in the stream, and all will be good in the hood.
And he threw. What was that? That was like a dead quail. 2nd and dead. And 10. Jesus, I said dead. That was dead. It looked like his arm fell off. He's over there. Oh. Cameras moved out. I didn't even realize that. Sorry, guys. WC Trick Shot. Thank you for the follow. Me, your MVP horn, bro. Mendoza. Missed it. 3rd and 10. That's what I'm saying, teenage. You can't call it. Roberto, I think he'll go to the Raiders, #1, and they'll destroy another quarterback. David Carr was more than good enough, and they let him go, and I thought Carr was good as a Texan. That's what I don't get. It's like you let a guy go who could have won you games, but you know, there's a completion. Sorry about the screen going black, guys. Completion, 1st and 10. If I don't touch the controller every so often, that happens. It'll auto go black, and then it'll shut off if I don't go in another 2 minutes. 1st and 10, Indiana here. Shotgun. Dalton, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. And Roberto, yeah, just like the Browns. If we think about it, who was the best quarterback the Browns had in the last 20 years? It's like Bernie Kosar, and that's scary to say. I'm being real with you. And that's like 30 or 40 years, let's be real. Paul Jones, thank you for the follow. And Keen, thank you for the follow. I see you guys. Let me give you your MVP horn, guys. Mendoza overshot it. 3rd and 9. Daydell, thank you for the share. I don't even know, teenage. I feel like it'd be stupid. Well, Baker, yeah, but Baker got good when he went to Tampa, not when he was in Cleveland, guys. Shador, I don't count yet. Shador is kind of in that probationary period. And those are the Becker. 1st down. Shador's got to show me more than that, dude. D230. I understand Shador. Shador has only done it for, what, half a season? Let's see if he does it for a season and a half, and then we'll talk. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying he has to prove it to me. I didn't see enough. My data is incomplete. Let me put it that way so you understand where I'm going with it. Baker was all right in Cleveland. He came into his own when he came to Tampa. That's the way I see it. And believe me, I know Baker well. Like, Baker came to Cleveland and he was flamboyant and he threw freaking prayers up. It's like he learned how to read a defense in Tampa, and I'm calling it the way it is. That's how I see it. Thank you, Zach Ralston. E-Money, thank you. I agree with that. I'm a Cowboys fan, teenage. But you see, what people don't get is I'm a Cowboys fan not because because I'm not a front runner. Because the Cowboys haven't won in a very long time. They haven't won since Aikman. Let's be real. Thank you for the follow. And Tony Romo, maybe a little bit, but it was mostly Aikman. Thomas, thank you for the follow. Let me give you MVP. Hold on, brother. And those are driving down here. Shotgun. Underneath, he got hit. 4th and goal. The Benz is going to be rocking, Connor. You got that right. Bills Mafia. Zach, huh? I like Allen. I just need to see Allen show up in the bigger game. I need to see him play like Superman with the Titan. I want to see him take it over. And they didn't get it on 4th. Oh, my. I don't believe they didn't get that on 4th. That was almost the safety. They're at the 2. Teenage, because I gotta understand this. I wasn't supposed to be a Cowboys. I went to a Giants game. I lived in New York, and I was in the front row because I had a family member that got me tickets. Okay, and Danny White came up to me as a 4-year-old and signed my football, and he signed a jersey, and I have it still with it. So that's why I'm a Cowboys. That's for real, you know. Zach, thank you for the follow. Let me give you. I got you. No, I didn't get you. Zach, thank you for the follow. Let me give you MVP horn. Teenage, you see what I'm saying? I haven't watched UConn very much. I'll be honest with you. DJ Webbs, thank you for the follow. Connor, that's the truth. So that's why I'm a Cowboys fan. And then I just grew up as a Cowboys fan. There were some bad years when I was a kid. I'll admit it. But then in the 90s, we had a little hope. And then with Tony, we had a little hope. And then Dak, I'm kind of inconsistent still. I don't going to get us over the hump. I'm going to be real. Fair catch. DJ Webb says, Indiana, born and raised. That's beautiful, man. I'd love to see the country. I'm in Orlando, unfortunately. I have a lot of highways and roads and crap. Uncle Reef, Alex, I see you guys. Let's see who else I see. J-Ski, Mav, Brayton, Gordon, Connor. I love you guys. Thank you all. Let me give you your MVP horn. All of you. Love you. Shotgun, Mendoza. Underneath. And that's our first. No, it ain't. It's 3rd and inches. E-Money, I see you as well. Let me give you your horn. I try to keep up with the horn, guys, but if there's too many of you, I kind of got to condense you. You know? Jacob and Aiden, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the fam. Let me give you MVP horn. Complete Becker to the 25, 24, they're calling it. Let me see. And no, it didn't start, Jacob. This is a simulation of NCAA Football 26. Let's see. Gerardo, thank you for the share. EJ Webbs, thank you for the gift. Much love to you, brother. Love the heart. Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Reefs, I do all simulations. I'm going to do the playoffs here this weekend. Jacob, I appreciate the laughing, I guess. Yeah? What is this? I love the symbols. It makes me have to look in your name. S. Dot, thank you for the follow. Being a Bengals fan, and that's a first down again. Becker. Being a Bengals fan ain't bad when you have your quarterback. Let's be real. DJ Webbs, thank you for the controller. Much love to you. Much love to you, bro. Cam 2X 2212, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, bro. I don't know. It's 16 seconds. They got one timeout. If they got to run 10 off the clock, then oh boy, sack. Now they call the timeout. Here comes the field goal. Because this game has that problem. It likes to run 10 seconds off the clock, and it's hurry up. It's thinking it's 10 seconds. If that's the truth, a team cannot get to a huddle in under 8 to 9 seconds in a hurry up. I've never seen it. The 10 seconds is like a fair, and we're going to be tied at 3 going into the half. So the game kind of balances it that way. That's the way I look at it, Lamar, Burrow, and Allen both have orgs that failed them after. Yeah, you're right, Jacob. Jonathan, let's see, who do I got? Jonathan, bloody tears. Thank you for the follows, guys. I see you. Let me give you your MVP horn. And here we go with the return to the 20. This will probably end the half. Victory formation. They're going to end it right here at the half. A knee is coming. Yep. So 3-3 at the half. I'll be honest. If it's 3-3 at the half, I would be disappointed. If this was a live game and it's 3-3, unless you love defense. Look at Indiana with the sack. They've only allowed 59 yards for the half. My God. That's really nice, huh? Mendoza with the completions at the end of the half that got them closer. Moore was good in the first half as well. If he had help, the running game helped him in the first half. It's 3-3 going into the third, even game. DJ Webbs, who do you like? I'm curious. Let's do this in the chat. Hit 1 if you like Indiana. 2 if you like Oregon in this game. I'm just curious. Lee Churi, I just used the basic roster from EA. I can't remove players because then it gets kind of funky. Because then the subs will mess it up. I see 1, 2. I see a lot of 2s. I see a lot of Oregon fans. Who else is in here? Reagan, thank you for the follow. Let me give you MVP horn, bro. Charlie Becker, it might be the difference. I have to agree with you. Mendoza, complete again to Becker on cue. On cue, bro. Nate, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Let me give you MVP horn. You got 5K on Indiana, bro. I wish I had 5K. Nothing against you, man. Much love to you. Christine, thank you for the follow. Eric, thank you for the follow. Let me give you guys your MVP horn. Yeah, Jacob, I kind of agree with you. I feel like this game's going to be tight. I think it's going to be a field goal game. I'm going to be real with you, and it could go either way. But I'm going to be honest. If I'm looking at Hamby with the first, and that's nice. I got to look at the quarterbacks, and I just think being a junior, Mendoza's seen more than Moore. Being a sophomore, I believe Moore is, and that might be the edge, the experience factor. And I hate to say it, but Mendoza's a top 3 prospect in the NFL draft the way it looks right now. You really can't look past that. Underneath, that's a yard. 3-3. I'm not looking past Moore either, though. But what I'm saying is, Oregon's gonna have to be perfect to hang. That's just my opinion. All right, Tristain, Trizzy, Ben, Unknown. I see you all. Let me give you your MVP horn. And DJ Webbs, thank you for the kitty cat. Much love to you. 10 kitty cats. Underneath, I think that's a kitty cat, isn't it? It looks like it. 3, Rod Hall of Fame, like no one. Hey, yo, what's up, Broadway? It's 3-3 in the third, 3:40 left. Mendoza. Shotgun. Looking. He's got him, man. Complete right next to the marker. God, I feel like I'm losing. Really kicking my ass. Go Surratt. DJ Webb says go Surratt. Jeff Romine says go defense. Jacob says, yep, they have to be perfect. And that's the way I look at it. Mendoza, because I hate to say it, like, and I'll say something very sarcastic. And there's a pick. Oregon with the pick. Mendoza tackles him, though. He saved the touchdown. Pick 6. Oh, my. Wow. BLM, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP. Hold on. 8 says defense. Let's fucking go. DXD Athlete says Oregon money line. That Mendoza won't throw one like that. DJ Webbs, I have to agree with you. I don't think he'll throw one like that. I see Mendoza making many mistakes. Oh, that's hit. That's going to be a loss of 1. Like they were in the huddle with him. Daly knew the play. Balls to chaos says Mendoza wouldn't throw that ball. Kenny, this is a simulation of NCAA football. So this is the game, what it would be tonight. It's just the possibility of what it could look like. More, it's the computer playing computer. 3rd and 8. I don't influence it. Jeff Romine, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my bro. Thank you, Jeff, for the love. Much love to you, brother. Bama Priscilla with the share and the follow. Thank you, Bama Priscilla. Much love to you. And I'll say it because you're a Bama fan. Go Tide, even though I'm a Gator. But I say that begrudgingly because, you know what? I feel bad for what happened to them in the bowl game. I really do. And I'm going to say this to you. If you're a Bama fan, I want your take on this, Bama Priscilla, if you can hear me. Bama Priscilla with the rose. DJ Webbs, thank you for the gift as well. I don't know what that is. It looks interesting. Bama Priscilla, I think if Saban's the coach, that game is a one-possession game. I think DeVore is a great motivator and a great coach, but I don't think he's an excellent to know guys like Saban. That's how I see it. I'm being honest. To any Bama fan who wants to agree with me or disagree with me, that's just my take. All right, let's see. Bama Priscilla. Let's see, I got you. Ken and Insane. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Bama says, see, Bama Priscilla agrees with me. Roll Tide forever. Here we go. Game of the year tonight, Jay. How you believe that? I believe it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a field goal game. I think it's going to make I hate to say the Miami game look kind of meek. It's going to be that tight. That's what I believe. 3rd and 1. More. They need a first here. And he dives to the first. 1st and goal. Moore has got to bring it here. They need to get 7 here. Corian Moore needs to eat, Nate says. Dude, who won the most? You mean in the simulation? Well, in the one I did the other day, Oregon won 2 out of 3. Indiana won the first one today, and there's a touchdown. Malik Benson. He just threw a wide screen, and there was no one there. There was no one there. That's a walk-in. That's like a long handoff for Moore. Ron, I have to say that. Jacob, that's going to be a treat if it's like that. You got that one. You're right. And Jude, I'll be honest with you. Like, I just run these simulations to get a feel of what the game's going to be like. Oregon, 7 plays for 53-yard drive. 2:53 off the clock. Oregon kicks it off. They're up 10-3. And He gets hit at the 15, the 16, they're calling it. Mendoza in the shotgun. Here we go. We get to see if he's a pro prospect. Let's see if he breaks it up here. RPO! He slides. He gets 5. 20 seconds left in the third. I think Oregon's going to have to pass tonight as well. I think Whittington's going to have a tough time. Coach Saban, in my eyes, is the best college football coach in history. I say that with all the love in the world. And look, I'm saying it as a guy that when I got recruited, Spurrier was the man at Florida. Okay, and I'm going to say it to you that way. And I love Spurrier. And I say Saban is better than Spurrier. That's begrudging. And I love Spurrier. But it's a Hez, I would say, I think it's going to be a field goal game. I'll put it that way. I think Indiana wins 23-20. I think that's what the game's going to be. So that answers the question in a roundabout way. I'm afraid of, the enforcement issues in other ones. Ravens Nation, Leonard says, I'm looking at your chat now, Leonard. Sorry, man. I'm kind of covered up in 17 windows. Tyler, because if I do 50, oh, that's complete, and there's a flag. If I do 15-minute quarters, the score will be like 45-42. And that's not realistic. I'm going to be real with you. I don't like to see shootouts every damn game. And that's going to be a first. Bama, Priscilla, thank you for the share. Much love to you, dear. Shotgun. Mendoza. Looking. Goes up the middle. Complete. First and 10. Mendoza's trying to lead them back here. Cooper with the big catch. Guys, if you like the content, do me a favor. Like, share, and follow. And, pump the likes. Help me out to grow the stream. The more people we get in the community, the better, the different opinions we have, the better the stream is, the livelier it gets. Hemby, 2nd and 11. I just enjoy that. That Civvy boy, what's up, my bro? What are you up to, dude? Oregon wins 32-27, Scott. Okay, we'll see about that, man. I think it's possible. Scott, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. I love you, man. Thank you for that. Civvy boy's in Hawaii living the life. Civvy boy, can I come on over, bro? I'll pay for my own room and board. I'll fly up. I'll fly up in my damn wheelchair. I'll try away. Laura Shaw, 13, thank you for the follow. Jarvis, thank you for the follow. Much love to both of you. Welcome to the fam, guys. 6-7-2, I would have liked Ole Miss to win that, too. That would have been a storybook. But Indiana winning's another storybook. Think about it. Shotgun Becker. Touchdown. Indiana winning is another storybook. Think about it. A college basketball first school that Bobby Knight was the head coach of. Think about this. Bobby Knight died recently. What would happen if Indiana won this game? Bobby Knight would be smiling from up above, and you can't deny that. Jay, thank you for the rose, brother. I appreciate you. And Jay, thank you for the... I said that. Bryce, thank you for the follow. I'm having trouble keeping up with you guys today. Matt and Mr. Backdoor, thank you for the follow, guys. And it was 10-10. Yeah, Indiana won in OT in the first sim, guys. Stuffy. I can come on over, Civvy boy. Yeah, baby. Rod, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. And the return to the 15. 16, they're saying. There were a couple different scores, but Miami won. Pretty much Miami was winning by 3 to 5 points every time. Like out of the 2 out of the 3, Miami won by 7, and then they won by 3. So if we take the midpoint, it was like 4.5. Right on the money, if you wanted me to be real with you. One was like 27-20. The other one was like a 2 to 3 point game. It was tight, dude. It was tight. Shotgun. That's why I run 3. You get an idea, Lucas. More. I run 3. It's whoever wins the first 2. So, like, if, let's say Indiana won this first one, which they did, and Oregon wins this one, then I have to run a third one. I might run a third one just for shits and giggles. I'll be real, guys. If we can pump these likes and get this room alive, I'll run a third one anyway. Can we get there? Can we get there? Make me think so. Lucas, thank you for the follow. Let me give you MVP horn, bro. And that's complete by Moore. What a throw. Mendoza, the worst first ever overall pick in NFL history? No, that would be Ryan Leaf. User 348, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, it is Ryan Leaf. It will always be Ryan Leaf. That's the shit. Thank you. If you think it looks so real, man, that appreciate that. That means I'm doing my job. That's hell of a feedback to me. So thank you very much for that, brother. Who said that? Let me see. Let me just try to get YKQ. Thank you for that, brother. I appreciate that. What else do we have here? User 348, thank you for the follow. And who is the diamond? Ortega. Thank you for the follow. I see you both. Let me give you your MVP horn, guys. Shotgun Moore. Rolling. Goes underneath. He has his man. He gets like 6. Eli, thank you for the follow. William, thank you for the follow. I thought Leaf was first pick. Am I not going crazy? Leaf was a first pick, I believe. YKQ, thank you for the follow as well, brother. Soul Stop, thank you for the share. Am I crazy? Wait, was it Manning? All right, well, I've had a heart attack and a stroke, and, you know, my brain goes cloudy sometimes, but still, he was a bust, okay? He was a bust. And you know what? I don't care. Like, he could have been the #1 pick. Let's be real. Manning wasn't in that draft. Here we go. And that's my fault for saying it. I apologize. Punt. I'm just a little cloudy on certain specifics. Hard because, you know, you think of Ryan Leaf and you go, that guy had a cannon, dude. That guy could have been a Hall of Famer if he just had his head screwed on right. Underneath Becker. And for anyone who says Mendoza's a bust, I'm going to tell you who Mendoza reminds me of, okay? I'm going to be real. Mendoza reminds me of Mark Sanchez or Matt Leinart. Not going to do anything. He's going to be a #1 pick. He's not going to be a bust, but he's not going to do. You know how they play these kids out of college. #1 pick. Look at Mendoza running. That's the first. I hate to say it because Mendoza has all the tools. But I just don't see him going pro and doing well. I don't know why. Bandits, I'm on Xbox Series X, bro. Yeah, Jacob, you got that right. Richardson, who was a Gator, and you know what? I said that as well. I said Richardson. You know what I said about? You know what I said about Richardson? I said Brissett, Jacoby Brissett. That's what I called him. I think it's like Bandits. I'm not going to give that out right now on stream. It's something completely different. If you want, I can send it via text in a minute in Discord. I'm not going to put it on stream though. Underneath. Yep, that's a first. Okay, I think it's something like that, Bandits. I'm not exact, but with a bunch of different, different letters. That's the EA name. Coach Saban. Leonard says Oregon 24-14. Huh, Leonard? You really believe that, huh? We'll see how it goes. Shotgun, Mendoza. 10-10, fourth quarter, minute left. Soul Stop, thank you for the share as well. Go Pack Go, thank you for the follow. Me your MVP horn. Timeout. Oregon has 1. Indiana has 2. Mendoza. They are right outside the third. They're inside the 30. Fake handoff. RPO gets stopped. Timeout Oregon. 4th down and 2. They're going to have to kick the field goal here. I don't think they go here. Field goal. Indiana to make it 13-10. And it's good. Let's see what else we got. Arlen, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, my brother. Guys, just like, share, and follow. Nico, I like Indiana by a hair. I think it's going to be a 3-point game. Well, Nathan, I fucked up. That's on me. But you know what? Ryan Leaf, it was a bust. The biggest bust I've ever seen. Period. If you were to take a draft pick, he's the biggest bust I've ever seen. Brody and J2 him, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn, guys. Eli, thank you for the follow as well. That's a first down. 13-10 Indiana, 46 seconds left. 1st and 10. Come on, guys. Pump the likes, pump the shares, pump the follows. 40 seconds. Mizo, I see you underneath. That's complete. Oh, wow. Sadiq coming up big. Let's see what we got here. Mizo, Calvin, that Boyd. I see you all, my guys and girls. Oh, my. 29 seconds in the 4th. More. Shotgun. Underneath. Out of bounds. 2nd and 4. 4th quarter. 19 seconds left. YPO. Eli. It's Met Gango. I see you all. Let me give you MVP horn, guys. Chase, I see you as well. 4. Oh my God! They are going to be inside the 20 with 13 seconds left. They have no timeouts though. Moore with the seed. Just the deep. And he was smart enough to get out of bounds. They're going to go for the field goal. They time to ice him. Indiana's trying to ice here. Let's see who else we got. Craw with the follow. Eli, I already called you out. I'll both give you a horn. Field goal! It's good! It's good! Washington makes it with 10 seconds left. Oh my God. Let's see. Tyler, Owen, Jay, KJ. I appreciate you all for watching, guys. Here's your MVP horn. Thank you for the follows. 13-13. And it's going to be returnable, and they're going to get, this is going to overtime. Get 18 seconds. They're going to try it. 18 seconds. Let's see if Mr. Pro quarterback can do it. He's got one timeout. No, he's going to hand off. He's playing it safe. 13 again. Oh my God. L Critics, thank you for the follow. Let me give your MVP horn. OT again. This is a sign, Bandits. You're right. And Courtney, you know what? I'll say it this way. Yeah, you're right. If this happens in Indiana, it goes overtime. I'm going to be honest. As an Indiana player, I would not be happy. Cooper, thank you for the follow. Much love you. I keep hitting you. That's it, Cooper. No more. Straps, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Everly's, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Miso, I got you already. Love you, man. Tonio, I see you. Owen. Stark, thank you for the 13 roses. And he gets stopped in the first play of overtime. Stark, again, thank you for the gift. Much love to you. Much, much love. Stuffy knows. I need to see the numbers. We're at 318. Let's pump this up. Let's get some people in here. Come on. Come on, guys. I challenge you. Shotgun. You know how to get it up. Let's go. Let's get that number up. Pump those likes. Pump those shares. Oh, Dark with the Dolphin. Thank you very much, Dark. Very much love to you. Much love. Much, much love. 13 to 13. 3rd and 13. Overtime again. This is a sign, guys. Shotgun. 2 guys up top. Handoff. Mendoza in trouble. Sack! Rio, your dad? Who was your dad? Like, what was just the last name? I'm not going to ask anything else. I don't want to get personal on stream, honestly. Nico, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Let me give you your MVP horn. Miami won 2 out of 3, Tim. So Miami won. And they won 1 by 7, and they won by 1 by 3. The midpoint was like 4.5 or 5, which is where the game really ended up. And the field goal is good. And here's the thing now. Indiana has the lead 16-13. But if the Ducks score here, we're going to a 3rd one anyway, guys. I'll be real. We got to get this number up. Come on. Help me get it up. I got 5 minutes, guys. Or 6 minutes. I won't do 12 minutes, guys, or 15 minutes, because then the score's a shootout. So that I don't like that. I like to see real football. 16-13 Indiana. Oregon gets a great pass to start. Moore seems like he's on target here. And let's see, we got a different guys here that like. Let's see. Amanda, thank you for the follow. Let's see who else. Miso, I've heard you so many times. I appreciate you. Ohio State, thank you for the follow. So Amanda and Ohio State. Touchdown! Oregon wins! Indigo. Oh, Indigo, I know. I think it'll be a higher score. I agree with you. 19-16. So Oregon takes one now. Of course, Trey, I'll get that up here. I go through the stats at the end of the game. Javi. All firm. Don't say that. It wouldn't change because of my little old stream. Come on. What a game. Ray Ball, I always go through the stats. I always do that. And there's the trophy for Oregon. They would go on to the national championship in this scenario. (19-16) Oregon. Let's look at the stats. Mendoza, 27 of 33 for 285. Mendoza always throws for near 300 or above. 285 is right on his range. 1 touchdown, 1 INT. One thing I'm going to tell you, Indiana's going to have some passing yards. That's what the game says. Moore was 21 of 21. Wow. For 217 and a touchdown. Remember when I said Oregon would have to be perfect to win? There's perfection. With the passer rating of 202.5. Wow, Mendoza was 158.3. Rushing. Indiana. Whittington. Oh, no, that's not right. What's going on here? Indiana, here we go. Mendoza, 8 for 3 yards. Hemby, 8 for 18. Beebe Jr., 2 for -3. Oregon. Whittington, 4 for 10. Hughes, 4 for 22. Moore, 3 for -7. Receiving. Indiana first. Becker, 9 for a $112 and a TD. Cooper, 6 for 98. Surratt, 4 for 38. Nowakowski, 3 for 18. Hemby, 3 for 16. Days, 2 for 3. Oregon. And I will get the follows after this set of stats, guys, I promise. Benson, 6 for 79 and a touchdown. Sadiq, 4 for 46. Moore, 3 for 41. Whittington, 3 for 13. Hughes, 3 for 15. Lau, 2 for 23. Defensively, because I was told I should go over the defensive stats. I'm going to do that quickly. If it lets me. The game's being stupid right now. Here we go. Come on. Sharp, 5 solo tackles. Boykin, 4. Hans and Moore both had 2. And we have a bunch of guys with 1. Wheeler, Daly, Boyd, Fisher. Well, Daly, Boyd, Fisher, Tucker, Mendoza, Hardy all have 1 solo tackle. Sacks. Wheeler with 1. INTs, there were none that I see. Let me double check. Go all the way down. No. And that's it for Indiana stats, defensive. All right, for Oregon, let me get... Okay. Kuyati with 4 solo tackles. Johnson with 3. We have a bunch of guys with 3. Johnson, Mixon, Botcheter, Obidigu. I can't even pronounce it. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad. Then for 2 tackles, Steineman, Austin, Ugiigi, and Platt, or Piat. I can't even... Looks like Platt. Okay. And then 1 tackle. Washington, Kennedy, Jackson, Lopa, Alexander. Sacks, I'm looking. Huiati had 2. Washington had 1. And that's it. Interceptions. You had 1 by Ubidigu. I can't even pronounce it. And that was a 30-yard interception. And that covers defensive stats. Kicking. Sappington was 2 of 2. His long was 44. 1 of 1 of extra points. Indiana. Radicic, 3 of 3 of field goals. His long was 52. 1 of 1 on extra points. And that's it for stats. Any other questions before I go? Inzer, I don't stream the games. I wish I could. I just don't do it. I need first drive, punt. Find out for you. I think it was punt. I'll double check. Or highlights of the first quarter. Kickoff, 1st and 10. 2nd and 8. They were here for a while. Nothing happened in the first inning. Like, it was quiet. There was a field goal. Oregon had a field goal. That's it. Oregon had a field goal in the first, and I'm trying to figure out when it was, but I'm not getting it from the highlight. Dante Moore. Yeah, first drive. Like, it looks like the first drive. Let's see. 2nd and 10. 1st and... Yeah, they ran it down to here, and it was 4th and 16. The field goal was good. So 2 minutes, they got a drive. Oregon had the first drive. It was a field goal. And for Indiana, it went into the second, it looks like. Let me double check. And 4th and goal, knocked away. Yeah, they didn't do anything. It was 4th and goal, and they held on the first drive for Indiana. Jenny, we're going to keep going. Score was 19-16. Oregon beat Indiana. And let's see. Leonard, Ducks. Mendoza will throw 2 interceptions tonight for the loss. We'll see. I don't think Mendoza throws one. And if he does, it's late if it happens. We got one more. The sim went 1-1. So, first game, Indiana won in overtime. What happened was, I'll recap. Indiana went into overtime with Oregon. And Oregon tried for the 2. It went to the point that they had to go for 2. And they didn't get the 2. So then Indiana scored and got the 2 and won. That was the first game. And this game was a 19-16 game where Oregon was up big. Pretty much they were up 10-3 going into the 4th. Indiana tried to storm back, but Oregon got a field goal, which was enough to win the game. That's what happens. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Let's get the next one here. Next one. Last one, guys. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Damien, let me get you on your follow, bro. I see you. MVP horn for Damien. Who up, Madden, bro? What are you up to, bro? What are you up to, dude? I just saw you, man. Oregon won the last one, 1916, Rio. I feel like Indiana matches up better against Miami, Courtney, period. Well, Indiana's got the skill positions covered, and that's what you need against Miami. You're going to need speed on the outside to beat Miami. A lot of speed. Because Miami's fast. Miami fast. Those boys are fast. But Indiana, I think, is faster. That's scary to say, boys and girls. Linear, what's going on? Who do you think wins this one, Linear? Linear, Pryor, shotgun, quick throw, and that's going to be to the outside.
Please respect Gator and others in the stream, and all will be good in a hood.
Thank you, Miss Jenny. You see, I have Miss Jenny an emote, and I love her. That's why she has that emote. Right, Miss Jenny? That's your voice, right? Shotgun. Handoff. First down and more. Those are subscriber emotes, by the way. But Jenny has that one. Indiana gonna beat them again? Yeah, Kevin. I think Indiana edges this one by 3. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say 23-20. That's my final. For anyone who heard me yesterday, I said 24-20. I wasn't that far off. Shotgun. And Mendoza just got wrecked. 2nd and 14. That's a sack. Oh my, he got wrecked on that one, dude. Oregon versus Indiana. Jerry Mixon, the Mike linebacker. Hits him. Andrews, thank you for the follow. Smickle, thank you for the follow. Let me give you MVP horn, guys. Much love to both of you. Shotgun. Mendoza. MB. Nothing at all. And some Randy McBee. Thank you for the follows. Even though I think you're in here handsome, but I'm going to say I had a guy named Handsome in here. He might be different. I'm a student at IU. We're going to take this today. Handsome, I'm siding with you, but I think you guys take it 23-20. I think it's going to be I'm gonna be honest, you better have your heart medication. Like you better have your AG ready, because it's gonna be a messed up game. You know that, right? Let's see. And then Randy McBee, thank you for the follow. Let me give you MVP horn. Any Indiana kids or any Indiana, I call you guys kids because I'm 48. If anyone under 48 is a kid to me. You guys need to realize that. Any of you young people from Indiana that are going to that game or going to watch that game, I'm just going to say this. Prepare. Don't eat 2 hours before. I wouldn't eat during the game. I would eat after the game. That's how I feel about it. KC. Oregon won the last game. Indiana won the first set. This is the third one, the decider. Mendoza throws the bomb. Touchdown! Oh my! That was beautiful. That was perfect. What a throw. That was picture perfect to Nowakowski. Yeah, game 1, Indiana won in overtime. Oregon went for 2. They couldn't get it. Indiana got the 2. The second game, it was 19-16, decided by a field goal that Oregon got early in the 4th, and then Indiana fought their way back and got 10 straight points, but it wasn't enough. This is the decider, Jenny. Bailey says get wrecked. Trevor says Miami by 1,000,000. Give Malachi Tony the keys to the city, Trevor says. Let me tell you something. You know what I get, Trevor? You know the vibes I get on Tony? Gives me that Odell Beckham Jr. You know, when he came out. That's what I see from Mr. Tony. Biscuits, what's up, bro? What are you up to, my brother? Shotgun. Johnny H, thank you for the likes. Guys, let's hit the pumps, the likes, the shares, and the follows if you like the content. Help me out to grow the channel. That's all I'm asking. Help me out to grow it so we get more people in here. And then, you know what? It becomes more opinions. More opinions make it fun. That's the truth. Shotgun, 7-0. 7-0. And look at Moore. Throwing that shotgun throw to Moore. That was beautiful. More to Moore. Moore, shotgun. Screen. And that's going to get about 3. What's going to happen here? I see the likes. I see people pumping those likes. Come on, my peeps. Help me out. Gitsy, what's up, guy? What's up, my dude? What are you up to, Gitsy? I'm losing my voice if you can't tell. But I'm trying my best here. Shotgun. More. Complete. I keep my voice personally. I need to do the NFL streams coming up after today. I'm also going to do the championship game. But I think I'm going to do that like 2 days before, 1 day before, and then the day of. We're going to do 3 each day. I think that's a fair way to do it. Lexi, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. What's up, lady? What are you up to, bro? And that's 2nd and 2. Yeah, Oregon won. And then Oregon won, but it wasn't in overtime, it was in regulation. OJ Sampson, it was Ducks in the last one. Indiana won the first one. This is the decider. This is the game of all games, amigos. Yes, underneath, that's going to be good. First down. Moore's playing like it. Yo, boy, I thought it was a fair game, and if you're talking about the PI, I thought it was a good no call. Hey, thank you for the share. I thought they were both pulling on each other. If he would have pulled them down, then maybe, but I don't think the game should have been decided that way. It would have been like a penalty of 15 and then a field goal, and that would have been ugly. Like, I just feel like it was a good no call. It was just a good no call. I'll be real when I say that. It would have been a good touchdown. He would have won for a touchdown on that. But here's the thing I'm saying, dude. The fact that he got his fingertips on that was absolutely. If he would have caught that, that would have been the catch of the year. More. Who do I have winning? Let's see. Nathan, who do I have winning? Let's see. I like Indiana by a hair. I'm going to say, 23-20? 23-20 Indiana. I'm going to say it's tight. Adam, it's not that, dude. It's the fact that I don't think it was enough. In the end of the game scenario, you got to let him play. They were both pulling. If one wasn't pulling, then call it. But they were both pulling, and that's what I saw. And I have to be honest. Bandits even agrees with me, and Bandits is he's very down the line with the rules, right, Bandits? You're a stickler about the rules. And we ended ended the period here. 7-0 Indiana, but they are driving. Oh, I know you, Bandits. That would have been up there with Odell if he would have caught that Josiah. Yep. That would have been one of the greatest catches of all time in college football. Orejon takes it. We'll see Pancho on that one. I don't know, man. Adam, I'm not saying it wasn't a call. I just think it was a good no call because the receiver was pulling on him too. And 2nd and goal. I just don't think it was enough. I'm going to be real. Even if it was 2 minutes left, I don't think that's called. I'm going to be real. Because they were both pulling on each other. And that's the way I see it. It's a good no call. That's my opinion. I know some of you guys might agree or disagree with me, but that's the truth. That's how I look at it. And I'm not biased because I don't care about either team. Now, if it was a Gator, I probably would call it pass interference because it's a Gator. That's my bias. Touchdown! And we know who it is. It's the Hoss. It's Whittington. Whittington is a Hoss. Whittington's a monster. Noah Whittington. I'll be honest with you. I'm a Whittington. And I mean that. The way he runs the ball, I like. Enzo, thank you for the kitty cat. Much love to you, brother. Much love. Leonard, what are you thinking? You thinking it's going to be Oregon this game, or you think Indiana? What do you think? Ducks? You thinking Ducks all day, huh? And that is good. It is 7-7. Pancho, you really believe that? He's a one read? We're going to find out. I have to give the edge to Mendoza quarterback-wise. And I think it's because he's a junior and the other one, and Moore's a sophomore, and that's the problem. I feel like Mendoza's seen more. I don't think Moore's a one-read quarterback. I'll disagree with you, but I do think he's a 2 to 3 read quarterback. While Mendoza, I see him scanning 4 or 5 different receivers sometimes, and that's something that, you know what, is rare in college. That's how I see it. Angel, thank you for the share. Much love to you, Angel. All right, it is 7-7, second quarter, guys. Who's going to pop off in this stream? Who is going to win this game, guys? 1 for Oregon, 2 for Indiana. Let's say it. Who you think is going to win this simulation? Shotgun. Mendoza. Underneath. That's complete. Spins, and that's a first down. Elman says 1. Jenny says 2. Ooh. Pancho says 1. It's on Heisman, Lakers. It's on Heisman. Notifications. Indiana's my favorite team. G Daddy says 2. Enzo says Indiana. Yeah, dude, that's why it's lower scoring. It's more real. Like, if it was on All-Star, you'd see 31-30 games, bro. And that's the truth. I try to keep it realistic, dude. I like realistic football. Simulation should be realism. I understand some of you might be like, well, it's not 15-minute quarters. But the game, you need to realize something, guys. The game doesn't call many penalties. The game just doesn't pivot right. Even with the accelerated clock, it's not right. I've tried all the scenarios. I've tried sliders. I've tried moving times around. It doesn't work. That's why I stick with the flat 6 minutes. I get fairer results that way. And it seems to be close every time. Dunking, I'd love to do 1,000 sims, but no offense, I don't have the time to do 1,000. I'm a family man with kids. I have a wife and kids, just like anybody else. Scream, MB, or anyone else my age, I should say. I'm 48, so you know it's the truth. User, what's up, bro? Ducks taking the win, JTZ, really? 23-10, he says. I think it's going to be 23-20 Indiana, so I'm on the other side of the fence with you, man. Who else we got here? Auntie, thank you for the follow. Let me give your MVP horn. Incomplete. Auntie, thank you for the follow, brother. Much love to you. Yeah, go ahead and see what happens, Lakers. We'll see what happens. Louie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let me give you MVP horn. Welcome to the fam, Louie. There's a punt. Great men have the same name. I have the same name, Louie. So, I think you're great to begin with, brother. Josiah, I'm a Gator, man. I'm a Gator alum. 1st and 10. Hand off to Moore. And it's going to be a first down. Let me see here. Enzo, thank you for the follow. It says, give me Oregon. Okay. That's a great take. I like how you said it, man. 7-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We're 7 midway through the second. Think of it that way. 1st and 10. Let's see what we got here. SLS. There's so many letters. I'm just going to call you SLS. Thank you for the follow. I love me some good trail mix. Thank you for the follow. Joseph and Sawyer, thank you for the follows, guys. Let me give you your horn. Love you both. 7-7 here. Oregon, Indiana. Second quarter, 2 minutes left. Sawyer with the follow. Thank you, Sawyer, so much. Sawyer says 24-14 Oregon. Okay. Hey, guys, pump those likes, pump those shares. Come on, let's go. Let's get this wild. Underneath. And that's going to be a first. Moore's trying to drive him down the field here in the first half, into the first half, with under 2 minutes. My question is, can Oregon take the lead before the second half? We'll see. Shotgun. 4 receivers, 3 on the bottom. More quick throw. That's a big throw. Oh, baby. Huge throw. LYD Polar was going to pass out, huh? Yang, I think it's going to be close. I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you, Alien. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. Timeout, Indiana. After the hit. What? This is going to be a tight game, guys. Oregon +4 is spread, huh? I can't see Indiana being a fraud anymore. No. Touchdown! Indiana's not a fraud. Let's just say it. Look, I'm going to give you the really messed up take I had that I didn't get around to earlier. I think Indiana could beat an NFL team, a certain NFL team. I think they could beat the New York Jets. I'll call it the way it is. I think the Jets are horrid. So, I think Indiana, if they played on a neutral field, could beat them. Not by badly, but they could beat them. 13-7 Oregon, and that's me being fucked up, but I got to be real. I'd love to see Aaron Glenn lose to a college team. That'd be funny. Texas Rob just said it. Man, I think our high school team could beat. Yeah, why don't we just get some of those high school teams from Texas? They could probably beat them too. You're right. Why don't we just do a Friday Night Lights version? Jets versus high school teams. Yeah, I'd love to see how that goes. I'd laugh if a high school team could beat them or at least lose by a field goal. I'd laugh my ass off. LA Graham. It was weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right around my birthday. It was right after my birthday. I remember. Let me put the story straight. I went out for my birthday with my wife and my kids. We went to Ale House every year. That's where they take me for my birthday. And I had this blue drink, and I was like, you know, when I drank it, I wasn't feeling good. I felt like it was gas, like it was heartburn. I had heartburn that night really bad. I took a bunch of Tums and Gaxes. I mean, I fucking abused the shit out of it. And I made it through the night, believe it or not. I don't know how. Then I remember it was right after New Year's. This was like 3 days later. I had a big meal. It was right after the fireworks went off at night. And I was full. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go take a shower. I took a shower. And I felt kind of lightheaded. And I went to grab for the towel and I fell in the tub. And then I couldn't get out of the tub. And the EMS had to come and get me out of the tub and take me to the hospital. That's how it kind of went. That's what I remember, at least. LA. I hope that explains as much as I can. Becker with the completion. I remember parts of it, but it was like very, you know, Rosebud. I'm sorry. It looks real, doesn't it? And I'm sorry if that's the downer of the story, but that's what happened. LIA. The full name. LA Grem C trades. Yeah, sorry, man. But that's what it is. Thank you, LA Grem. I appreciate you. Touchdown, Indiana. Mendoza drove him right down. Got a little emotional on that, so sorry about that, guys. And let's see. Joshua, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. Thank you for the hug. Much love to you. Much love. I will do that probably 2 to 3 days before Alan, sorry. Look, it turned off. Whoopsie. Madden, bro. And thank you, Enzo, for the hug, man. I appreciate it. Something it's hard for me to get through because of extra point is good because what you guys don't realize is then after that I beat that. I started coming back to streaming, and then 4 years later I had cancer. They removed my kidney. And I'm getting back into streaming again. I'm getting successful. My fear is what's going to happen next. I have a hernia I need to have come out of me, and I'm waiting for certain things to line up because of insurance issues. Oh, I'm scared shit. Shotgun. To the 21, and my PTSD is coming out right now, guys, because I have a really bad fear of hospitals and things I've been through. So, you guys to realize that I've gone through a lot too. In that, so no, I'm sorry. Shotgun. More slant. 2nd and 8. And that ends the half. So we're tied at the half. 14-14. That's a pretty even. Oregon's got more completions, but Indiana's got more passing yards. But Indiana's got 2 passing TDs. Oregon has the 1 rushing and the 1 throwing. Here's the throwing one for Oregon. Here's Mendoza. What a throw. Bullet. Touchdown. Perfectly done. Cooper Jr. with the touchdown there. It is now LA. What the heck? Chinchilla, this is a simulation of NCAA football. Thank you, Lakers. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Much love to you, bro. Shotgun. And here we go. More. Fake. Middle. Complete. 14-14. Moore with the completion. Moore to Moore has been a nice combination in this game. I've seen it a couple times down the field here. Moore seems to be in complete rhythm this game. Fake. Throws it short. Has his man. That's going to be 2nd and 3. Bryant Jr. slow getting up. Toofy, thank you for the follow. Let me be your MVP. Horn Toofy. Another close game, Lakers. You got that right. Yes, Sneakies, this is a simulation. NCAA football 26. Goes short. It's complete. That's going to be a first down. 1st and 10. What a throw as Moore gets that off quickly, and then he moves it. Spin to make one man miss. Shotgun. Moore. Quick screen. Nice. That's going to be yardage. He backs his way into a first down. Nice throw. This is on Heisman, SRT. In your game at 17, it's 7-3. How much time left, Lakers? Shotgun. Handoff. Gets destroyed. 2nd and 9. 12 minutes in the second. Okay. I'd be kind of interested to see how that game ends up for you. Unknown. Thank you for the follow. Let me give your MVP. Horn Unknown. Much love to you. Welcome to the fam. Shotgun. More. Quick throw. No. No, Stefan. This is computer versus computer, man. That's why it's called a simulation. That's what makes it fun. I don't control anything. Young Chopper Jason. Thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP, Horn. Welcome to the fam, young Chopper Jason. Shotgun. Weston, I've done it with 15-minute quarters, 12-minute quarters, 10-minute quarters, lighters, adjusting. And I just feel like 6 minutes down the middle is fair. Because if you do 12 to 15 minutes and what happens is it becomes like 41 to 31 shootouts. It really does. Even with the accelerated clock, it's stupid. All my sims are so high. I'm just like, this ain't real. This can't be real. That's why I'm interested in Lakers. I'm curious about Lakers. Because you got to remember something, guys. This game does not call penalties. This game does not, and I'll be honest, the rhythm of this game is horrible. So you're just giving way too many snaps, and it just becomes so stupid. That's why I do the 6-minute quarters. It's just more fair. 14-14 in the third as Moore's moving it here. Epic Lobster, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I was kind of shocked at the Ohio State game, to be real with you. That one caught me. Davey, I'm not playing it. It's just, this is computer versus computer, but yeah, it is hard to play. It's not easy. You got to read defenses, and that's not easy to do. Touchdown, Oregon. Whittington again. The Hawks gets in. I don't even know, Weston. I have no idea. Yeah, it is hard to play, Davey. I have to agree with you. Staples, you unfollowed me and refollowed me. You don't get the horn. You don't get the horn, Staples. You don't, because I know you. You played FIFA with me a month ago, bro. Come on. On Gangsta, thank you for the follow. Official Riga, thank you for the follow. Return to about the 16. Let's see here. Who else do I have here? Jordananus, thank you, or Jordanus, thank you for the follow. Lobster, thank you for the follow. Did I not give you a horn, Davey? Here you go, Davey.
Thanks for the 3,000 likes,
Stuffy Nose with 3,000. Wow. Stuffy Nose, thank you so much, bro. Much love to you for that. I'm glad I bought 26 when it was on sale because it ain't much different than... Yeah, it has some animations are a little different. I like the way it feels, though. Dot boy, it's 1-1. Indiana won in overtime in the first simulation because our Oregon went for 2, didn't make it. Oregon made the 2. On the second one, Oregon was up, and then they got a field goal early in the fourth to make it like, what was it, 19-6 or something? And then it ended up where, you know, Indiana scored like 10 straight points, and it ended 19-16, Oregon. This is kind of the decider. Third quarter, 21-14, Oregon. But Mendoza bringing them back down here. Go loves you, my brother. Dude, I appreciate that, Davey. Touchdown, Oregon, 14-3. Okay. Yeah, Staples, a little different, huh? A little different, and this is slowed down. It was much busier earlier. told you Malachi would go crazy last night. Yes, you did, Joey. Yes, you did. I remember that. Oh, no, Trey. This is simulation NCAA football 26. Bentley, thank you for the follow. Antonio, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the fam. Big play. And there is your horn, Antonio. A little delayed, but there. And thank you, Cap. Hoosier, Mendoza is good with these throws. I'm going to be real with you. I think Mendoza would make that throw. Becker, wow. He really got some yardage there. Shotgun. Mendoza's a pro-level freaking quarterback. Do I think he's going to be good in the NFL? I didn't say that. But he is going to be in the top 3. That's down to the 2. Sorry about the little black point. It's just when I don't touch the controller for a little bit. You know, I have that little Noah Kowski got down to the 2, dude. That was crazy. Looking at the yardage after 3, it's almost even. Passing yards, rushing yards are pretty even. Here we go. Can Indiana, can the Hoosiers do it here? Can they finish this drive off and tie the game? Mendoza, start the 4th. Handoff, no fake. RPO. He got stuffed in the backfield. Oh man. Interception by Oregon? Okay. Stop, boy, don't take it personal, man. He's just telling me quickly. That's all he's doing. Laughing, I love you, dude. It's all right. Underneath. And that's caught. Touchdown, Cooper Jr. What a throw and catch. Oh, my. 21-20 Oregon with the extra point. If they make it, it will be time. Haven't played in a while, Staples. I'll be real. I gave up. People that play FC just tick me off because they don't know how to play right. I don't want to deal with it. Three now? Okay. Carlos, it's supposed to be what, 8 o'clock Eastern, guys? Is it 8 Eastern or 7:30? I'll find it. Hold on. 7:30. So 4:30 Pacific for you, Carlos. 4:30 Pacific. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. Much love. And that's going to be the 20. Shotgun. 4. Quick screen. Stopped. 2nd and 10. Dre, what's up, my brother? What are you doing, dude? And Carlos, that's what we're here for, man. Don't worry about it, my brother. 21-21. 4th quarter. 5 minutes left. This is where it gets nasty, people. More. Shotgun. He hands it off. And that ain't going to go anywhere. Mr. Whittington got slowed down. 3rd and 7. Moore's going to have to throw it here. Shotgun. 3 receivers. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Faith. He's going for it. Deep ball. In his hands and out of his hands. Oh, they were trying to hit the home run ball. 4th and 7. It's not live, Dre. This is he's doing a simulation as well. But he's keeping me informed because he's doing the full, full quarter length. So, you know what I mean? He's trying to, I want to see what the score looks like. So, disregard him. That's on me. Handoff. Mendoza. Underneath. The game doesn't start till 7:30 anyway. Or Surin, I'd love to, but I'm disabled. Thank you. I am physically disabled. Shotgun. No, Leo, it's a simulation. Underneath. 3rd and 3. (21-21), 3rd and 3 here. Simply Aonis, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn, my brother. Joe Breeze, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn. Oh, Mendoza. He's going to run out of bounds. He didn't see anything. Yikes. Blake, I think it's going to be close. My prediction is 24-20. This is right close to what I'm thinking. 3:30 left in the 4th. They're going to punt here. Oregon's going to have a shot, but they're not going to have very good field position, I'm assuming here. We'll see with this punt. On the 15, he's going to have a return. He's going to get to about the 25. Not horrible. Not horrible. Shotgun. Moore. Handoff, doesn't like it. Moore. Gonna get sacked. Defenses are starting to come up. Big old number 95. Who is 95? Tyreek Tucker with the hit. The big nose tackle. The defensive tackle. Oh, man, that was impact. Let me see what we have. Easy Mac. Amex, Who Loves. MX Who Loves. And Cloud, son. And Zachary, I see you all. Here's your MVP horn, guys. Shotgun. Underneath. That's going to be yardage. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Thank you, Davey. I appreciate that. I try to do my best with it. I appreciate that, Davey. That means a lot to me. I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, they wait till the 4th, Calvin. Don't you believe that? Shotgun. More. 3rd and 5 here. Halfback splits out. More complete over the middle. Right at midfield. Uh-oh. Indiana might have a problem here. That throw was on the money, and Lowe caught that sure-handed. Shotgun. 3 receivers. More. Handoff. Wide. He's got room. He's got a lot of room. He's inside the 20 to the 17. Let's see what we got here. Mew from Rollins. Thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. No, SK8R, I'm not playing. This is computer on computer. Shotgun, more. My hands are off, look. I think the 2-minute went already. It had to, or it was right at an incompletion or something. But there was a 2-minute warning. Ethan says $100 Oregon wins. We'll see. Chase, here. Thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. And touchdown, more! This is setting up to be interesting. 27-21. Dante Moore runs it in. This looked like the Beck run from last night. (27-21) Oregon. Jacko, thank you for the follow. Let me give you your MVP horn. Kelly Rose, hello. Ethan, don't be nice, Ethan. And the extra point is good. 28-21. Elite Tax, thank you for the follow. Let's see, Elite. Let's see, we got Jake, Elite. Brayden, thank you for the follow. Let me give you an MVP horn. And Davey, yeah, this is going to be a game. Jake, good boy. Ethan, okay. Michael, I don't know. I thought it was going to be 20, 24, 20, 23, 20, I said. That was my prediction. But I go Indiana. Indiana 28-21. First and 10, minute 13 left in this game. The decider. Mendoza over the middle to Nowakowski. And that's going to be a first down, and they take a timeout. They have 2 left after this one. My God. Shotgun. Mendoza hits his man. That's more room. He's going to get out of bounds. And Benson's hurt. Khalil Benson, the lineman's down. But what a play. He got the ball on target and got to the sideline. Jake, this is crazy. Hi, Mendoza. It's hi, Mendoza. That's what Jake says. Michael says this is crazy. Mendoza underneath gets 5. And he got out of bounds. Wow. 5 here. I'm losing my voice with this, dude. Oh my. I'm going to have to take some Vicks or something after this. Shotgun. 3 receivers up top. 1 on the bottom. Mendoza underneath. Mods that are here, just a general service announcement. I'd like to have a meeting in mod meeting after this stream. Any mods that are here. Aiden, thank you for the follow. I'm your MVP. Hold on. Welcome to the fam, Aiden. Shotgun. Mendoza looking. Mendoza. Pick. Oh my! 28-21 Oregon! Oh my God! Theron Johnson, the corner with the pick! He just jumped the route. Now they need a first down. They need to ice it now. 28-21. It ain't over yet, guys. That's going to be a timeout. They lost a yard on that. I am J-Bell. Thank you for the follow. Me, your MVP horn, J-Bell. Ethan Kronk. I don't know if I got you or not. I think I did. I think I got you. Just to be sure, I'm going to get you there. Up the middle. More. Drops it. Oh my God, that was in his hands. It was third. Now it's 3rd and 12. Indiana's hanging on by a thread. I don't know why they didn't run that. I would have run it. Make them waste their timeout. More. Throws it underneath. Gonna get it. Oh my God. Timeout now. Time. The punt. 4th and 8. And it's a fair catch at the 20. 28-21. Mendoza. Mendoza shuffled. He's got nothing. There's a flag. What's that, holding? Illegal forward pass on Mendoza.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet.
No timeout for Mendoza. 23 seconds.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior.
Mendoza looking. He's holding. He can't find anybody. He's throwing it away. 14 seconds. Oh my God. 15. Lots of downs and lots of yards, huh? Stuff he knows. Joseph, I have to agree. I don't know why they didn't take a knee or at least run the ball. Mendoza. He can't find anybody. It's pure zone. There's nowhere to go. Mendoza throws it away again. Last shot for Indiana here. 4 seconds. My God. Brooks and, let's see, Brooks and G-Man. Thank you for the follows, guys. Let me give you your MVP. Hold on. I see you guys. I love you. Thank you so much. Shotgun. 4 receivers. Mendoza looking deep. He puts it up. Tip, and it's picked. Oregon wins on a pick on the last play of the game. So the simulation says Oregon. The simulation's been right a lot of the time. That makes me wonder on this Indiana game, guys. Oren and DT, I see you guys. Thank you for the follows. Let me give you your MVP horn. And Mello, what's up, my dude? WPB Braden, I didn't miss you. Here we go, brother. Let me give it to you as well. What a game. Oregon going to the Natty. I'm a Mets fan, bro. I'm a Mets fan, Rex. If you look at my videos, you'll figure that one out quick. Oh my. You know what? I think it's gonna be close. And Jenny's pumping the emotes. Those are our subscriber emotes. Rex is a Reds fan. You guys broke my heart last season. You know that. I'm gonna come. And Cap with it now. Look at this. 20 of 28 for Mendoza. 3 touchdowns to 2 INTs is what killed Indiana. He had 2 INTs. Still threw for over 300 though. Every freaking version he throws for close to 3 or over. Oregon. More again. Almost perfect. 26 of 28. 1 touchdown. No INTs. Wow. So they're saying Moore's going to be very accurate. That's what that tells me. Because last game he was perfect. Like 21 to 21. Henry. 4 for 24. No touchdowns. Mendoza. 5 for -3 yards. Receiving. Well, I messed that. I need to get the other team. Hold on. Oregon. Can I get the rushing, please? Not the receiving. This game is glitching hard. Whittington, 10 for 45 and 2 TDs. Moore, 2 for 9. Hughes, 2 for 13 on the yardage for these guys. And like I said, Whittington has a touchdown and Moore has 1 touchdown. Receiving. Wait, did I get Indiana? Yeah, I got Indiana. Nowakowski, 6 for 113 and a touchdown. Nowakowski. Cooper, 4 for 84 and 2 TDs. Hemby, 3 for 27. Becker, 3 for 50. I love Becker. Becker's one of my favorite college players. I'll be real. Surratt, 3 for 23. Stage, 1 for 9. You know who Becker reminds me of? He just reminds me of one of those receivers that catch you 80 cards, 80 catches in NFL. Lowe, 9 receptions for 100 and a touchdown. Moore, 7 for 81. Bryant, 3 for 28. Hughes, 3 for 26. Sadiq, 2 for 19. Stewart, 1 for 21. And Benson, 1 for 8. Lau had the only touchdown, or Lowe. And defensive stats, quickly on that. I'm just going to go by tackles. Moore and Boykin both had 5. Pons had 4. Fisher and Hardy both had 2. And then you had a bunch of guys with 1, which include Tucker, Bonds, Daly, Wyatt, Nowakowski had a tackle. Surratt had a tackle. Langston, those had to be from the interception. And Langston. Let's see. Any INTs for Indiana? Nope. Any sacks? He had 1 sack. Tucker had a sack. And that's your sack. For Oregon, Obidigwu had 3 tackles, Mixon with 2, and I can't even pronounce it. Ugieledi Uiagalelei. Can't even pronounce it. Two tackles. Steenman with 1. Casper with 1. And then we had Platt, Washington, and Johnson with 1. Those are your solo tackles. Sacks. Mixon had half a sack. Washington had a full sack. Kealty had 1.5. INTs, that guy Obidigwu, and Johnson with 1. And that's your defensive stats. Kicking. Go with Indiana first. Radishit had no field goals and 3 of 3 of extra points. And Oregon, no field goals and 4 of 4 of extra points. So those are your stats. Oregon wins this one 28-21 over Indiana. That is who the simulation picks. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like it's going to be... Jonathan, I played this. Look, I did this the other day. Oregon won 2 out of 3. I did it again today. Oregon won 2 out of 3. So the simulation is leaning Oregon, obviously. Then I got to put my human gut on it, and I'm leaning Indiana, but I'm more like I was this, and now I'm kind of here. And I'm thinking I might lean middle and not touch it. It's probably what I will do. I'm still going to lean Indiana by a field goal, though. I'm going to be tight with you guys. That's what I feel. So guys, this has been the simulation. Now, tomorrow, you guys know I'll be back on 11 a.m. and we will begin